Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today I would like to do a comparison review between these two TB leaks for the 112 scale. This is the second generations of TB leak, which is T03A, and this is the third generations of TB leak T02A. Yes, first of all, I'd like to apologize because this comparison review has been delayed for quite some time already. I'm supposed to do this many months ago, but somehow I just didn't have time to go to it. I'm terribly sorry about that. Okay, so first of all, this is the second generations, which means that this is somehow older, and this is the latest one, which is the third generation. And of course, there is a first generation, which is this one here, and of course she doesn't comes with the kimono clothing. It's a custom that I put on her, and I have actually done a comparison review between these two, okay, and as well as I have done all the head swapping for all three of them. You can actually check out all these interesting videos in the TB leaks playlist right over here. So let's begin with the overall look of both of the figure, and as you can see, they are almost very identical except for one part. I noticed that the newer one does have a longer leg as compared to the older generations, but in terms of the skin tone, yeah, it's about the same, and even the scale does looks very much the same. Of course, this one have bigger head, of course she looks taller, and for your information, this head actually comes with this body and it looks terrible. First of all, it's unpainted, and secondly, you can see the head is way smaller for this body, so I'm not sure why they're giving this head. And this head is also coming with this body, so it actually looks great that they actually give some quality head this time. It's one different which I will let you guys know, but let's take a look at the muscle definitions, because the first generation one does have some muscle on her thighs as well as her arm. Yeah, she seems a little bit muscular, but this girl here is way more lady, and we can compare now with this. It also seems to be almost the same. Yeah, there's nothing different except that, oh okay, I felt that she's a bit more meaty. I mean this one, the new one, you can see that her thighs is slightly bigger as compared to the old one. So in overall, I think that she just looks better in terms of the proportions, and even the skin tone actually looks way more natural. Even if you compare with her, both of them are under the same category, which is pale. Yeah, so but you can see that she does have a better pale skin as compared to this one. Yeah, so I would say that the newer one have improved greatly in terms of the proportions, in terms of the body, skin tone, and of course in terms of the head as well. Yep. So there's one difference that I mentioned just now, is that this one is a medium-sized bust and this newer one is a large bust. Okay, so the size is different, and yeah, if you guys would like me to show you guys, I would like to warn those of you who are below 13, please stop the videos right now, as it's not appropriate for your age, and you can actually skip the video and come back later. Okay, so let's get the show started. Okay, so the reason why I would like to show you the exposed breast is because the previous comparison review between this one and the first generation, it is looking different. Even though both of them have medium size, this one is a lot more details when it comes to the shape as well as the nipples, and this time around is also the same. It actually looks more defined on the second generation, and this third generation the nipple is slightly faint, you can't really see it, and this one is, in terms of I would say, it's more realistic. Okay, but the size wise, yeah, you can see that this one is slightly bigger as compared to this, but not really that much of a difference, but you can see that it's slightly bigger. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so right up next, I would like to move on to the articulations comparison, and I do believe that both of them are having the same stainless steel skeleton underneath this silicone skin. Yeah, because when I actually try to articulate just now, they are feeling pretty much the same. And please remember, if you do have this TB leaks, be very careful when you articulate. You have to actually, you know, touch and move it. Don't force it anyhow, because this one is slightly different as compared to our other action figures. Because our action figures, we can really see the joints, so we know what we are turning, what we are bending. But this one, because it's all hidden underneath this silicone skin, you will need to actually feel it before you twist and turn. Okay, so just to make sure that you are turning it the right way. Yep. So as for both of them, I believe it's very much the same, because when I turn it, I can really feel how it actually works. Yep. And yeah, it's just very much the same articulation. You can see that they can articulate very well, yeah, any way you want it to. But just like I say, be very careful when you're doing it, just don't break it. And yes, I did mention that underneath is the die cast steel, which is the something like a signature of the TB League. Their best thing is they give us the die cast endoskeleton underneath. Yep, you can actually see it right here. Okay, yep, so this is die cast metal. Yeah, so if you can break this thing, I have no words for you. Okay, but do be very careful. I'm not saying that they are unbreakable. They still can break, just that they are not as easy to break as like Mayfax or SH Figuarts. Okay, so in terms of articulation, I believe they are very much the same. Okay, as for the accessory, they are having the same things all over. I can say that even the box looks the same, and the only difference are two things. The first one, of course, is the heads. Okay, they come with different heads, and the second thing is the different bikini color as well as design. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, the hands, the feet, everything else is the same, and they are even giving the same stand, so it's all the same in terms of the accessory. And as for the price, I kind of forgotten how much they actually worth, because I bought them quite some time ago, but I have checked in Army just now. This one is about 43 USD. It used to be USD, 43 USD, and this one is slightly cheaper by $1, which is 42 USD. But unfortunately, both of them has long been sold out. Okay, so the final result of the comparison is that I will say that if you are really interested in any one of these, you should really hunt for the latest one, of course, because they are giving us a better head sculpt, a better skin tone, a better legs and hand proportions that I felt. Yeah, so this one is a much worth of your money to buy, because they have already given us a very good head sculpt if you don't have any other head to compare with. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot. Okay, so one of you guys actually asked if the heads is interchangeable, so I like to do some interchange head sculpt right now. So let's remove it, and you can see it's a die cast again. Okay, so I like to try on this ugly one, even though I believe it should fits very well, and you can even fit this newer head onto this body as well. Yep, it fits exactly the same, because the metal joint is the same size. And I would like to compare with this first generation head. This is a very nice head, by the way. You can see it's actually having a rooted hair, very nice. Even the face looks very decent. Yep, this is, I was hoping they could give this all the way for the second and third generation, but somehow they just stopped giving. Yeah, let's try with this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, the first generation is one bit smaller as compared to the second, and even to the third generation. Yeah, you can see the ball joint is slightly smaller. Let's try this head onto this one. I believe it will be loose. Yeah, it's very loose, because the hole is bigger than the joint. Yeah, so you can still use it, no problem. Yeah, but it's kind of loose, as you can see, but it still looks great, by the way. Yep, this is looking, wow, this is nice actually. And okay, I do get these questions a lot whenever I post a video about TB League. Is some of you guys actually ask, what are these for? Okay, first of all, these are not sex toys. Okay, it's not meant for you to exploit it. The very first functionality of this, I believe, is some of you guys actually say is for those artists to draw the any of the body, female's body that they want to draw, and they can't imagine it how it should look like, so they will buy TB leaks to actually do the posing first, and then they can draw it accordingly. Okay, this is what I heard. And the second thing is, of course, for us as a collector, this is meant to be like a kit bash. Okay, so if you like to have some of your characters without seeing any joints, because you can see it's all covered, or you want to have a very good female bodies without having the joints exposed, like this one is actually looking very good. It's like a real human's body. Yeah, so you can buy this to keep bash into those characters. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this comparison review. Do give me a thumbs up if you do, and of course I hope you subscribe to my channel, because I do have new video up almost every alternate day. And I'll catch you again in my next video. As always, stay safe, take care, and thank you for watching.